Hello again, this is Jules Watches. Thanks very much for tuning in or viewing. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you've not seen me before, thanks for watching this time round. Now, I'm going to start with a wrist shot. This is another one of my personal collection. As I said, with all my videos, I'm not paid for this. I'm not sponsored. These are my own watches, and I'm just giving a sort of honest review of why I like them, the things that maybe I don't like, and just some of the key specs. Not too nerdy, not too much jargon, and if there is any jargon, I'll try and explain it. But just want to show you what attracted me to them, what they look like. And one of the comments in my last video was that they didn't actually have it on my wrist. So there it is on my wrist. Now, let me explain something. As you can see my hand shaking there. I had a stroke 10 years ago, so I don't really have much control over my left hand. So I can hold the watch just about, but it shakes a bit. But that's why sometimes putting it on and off my wrist is quite difficult. But here we go. This is my Hulk, my green on green. So the matte green bezel there, the lovely matte green dial. And it is, as I said, it was a special edition sold through Watch Nation. Rotary did a version of it through all retailers, which was called the Seamaster, and it had sort of skeleton hands and it had much smaller pips, indices, and just didn't look as chunky and as didn't have as much presence as this, in my opinion, of course. So start with the basics. It is a 42mm diameter stainless steel case, 316 stainless steel for that and the bracelet. I'll go through the finishing in a minute. It's got a matte black. Ooh, you started. That starts on me to go on. It's got a matte green dial. It's got lovely applied indices. You can see there. As I get closer to it, they stand proud of that. They've got a lovely sort of polished, shiny edge to those pips and to those battens at the 12, the 9, and the 6 o'clock. The 3 o'clock position's got these day-date complication. I'll go back to complications in a minute. And they're very, very full of lume. You've got the bi-coloured hand, so the hour hand, white trim, and you've got the lovely bright orange trim around the minute hand with sort of black accents as you get to the pin in the middle, and the lovely big white sweeping hand around there. Now it's sweeping because it's an automatic movement. It's a Japanese Miyota 8205 movement with the day-date complication, and I've had this over 3 years and it's been very reliable. I'm not really one of these people that put my watches on time trackers to see how accurate they are, you know. Oh, it loses 5 seconds a day and gains 3 seconds a day, it does, Jules. Oh, does it now, mate, really? Oh, yes, it's very accurate. It's windy. Yeah. No. Don't care. Is it in the right minute? Does it tell me the time? When I pick it up, does it work? Yeah, oh, look at the fingerprints all over it there Anyway, moving on. So, a nice, reliable Japanese movement. The Miyota movement's used in an awful lot of watches, sort of different sort of points up the money scale, really. This, I think, when I bought it, was about 250 quid. I got it on Amazon on a deal because it had a damaged box. So I got a very, very good deal on this. They're still going on Chrono24 for about the same money, and I think you can buy them on Watch Nation still for around the sort of 290 mark. They did a variety of different versions. They did a blue with a Pepsi bezel. They did the orange with a black bezel. They also did a black on black, which looks very impressive, actually. If I could pick one of those up cheap, I would have it. But I've got enough watches for now. I just got to plough through these and tell you about them. Hopefully people out there are listening. The Seiko video I did has been very, very popular. I think that's probably more to do with the watch, because the Panda Speed Timer has been a very, very popular watch. So they're probably not watching me. They're probably just looking at the nice shiny watch. Look, shiny things, shiny. Right, we'll start with that, actually. Lovely flat sapphire, but I don't think there's much in the way of anti-reflective coating on it. As you can see, it sort of flashes in the lights, the variety of different lights. I haven't got sort of professional camera lights. I'm just using the lights in my dining room. And down in Devon, you can see that two of my passions are my watches and my alcohol. So there you go, some nice stout from a local brewer. Anyway, not too much of that, as it won't make any sense at all. Not that I make much sense as it is. So, yes, so downside, the lack of anti-reflective coating. But, again, because of the size of these applied indices, the nice big striking battens and the big sort of pips on the other indices and the sort of 3D effect of those and all the lume on them, it is very legible. And you've got the lovely white as I said, second hand, and the big sword hands with different colours there. All of it is lovely, full of lume. I won't do a lume shot because I haven't really got the facilities. I've got the nice little ultraviolet light I shine at it, but I can't really reach over and turn all the lights off. I'd need Mrs. Watches to do that for me. But trust me on this one keeps up easily with my Seiko Samurai, with my Citizen Garrison, and the other Seikos I've got. So it is very impressive in terms of its lume when things get dark. Bezel action, lovely. Oh, just nearly lost my left hand there. Nice solid click round, 120 click unidirectional bezel. It doesn't quite, you've got to be really sneaky to get it to line up. It's just gone over the 12 o'clock there. Another little niggle, but I'll live with that. The other tiny niggle is the printing. The printing's nice and clear, but in my opinion, it would have been nice to have a bit more contrast, just a bit more sort of standout, so the white to be a little bit brighter, and the orange stating Scuba 7 and Super 7 just under the rotary banner there would have been nice to stand out a bit more, give it a bit more contrast, and add to the pop of the minute hand. But there we go, there's the face. Nice, lovely. Again, the Hulk. There is a Rolex called the Hulk because it's green on green. Can't afford a Rolex. There is a guy in our village who's got one actually, and it is an absolute beauty. The case itself, as I said, 316 steel. It's a chunky monkey. It's not too long lug to lug, so it does fit quite compact, as you saw in the wrist shot. Nice polishing around the edge, a lovely sort of smooth polishing there. It's got a brushing on the top of the lugs, and the brushing matches that of the bracelet as well. Someone's just come in behind me. I hope they don't make too much noise. It's Mrs. Watches. Hello, Mrs. Watches.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're finished with it. So there we go. A chunky monkey. It's 172 grams all in, fitted for my 7.5-inch wrist. It's got a lovely milled clasp with the safety clasp. So it's got the fold over. Then it's got the push buttons. And as an added extra as well, it has got the diver's extension. Now, this is very difficult to do with a dead left hand, but I will try my best because my right hand works. There we go. Diver's extension. It has got 3 points of micro adjustment. So all in all, I think it's a cracking watch. The packaging was nice. The look of it's nice. It does get quite a lot of attention, actually. There's another watch collector in our village who's got some Breitlings and Bell & Ross and all that sort of stuff, and he knows his stuff, and he was really impressed with the specs and just the general look of this watch. So there you go. That is my Rotary Super 7 Scuba 300-metre dive watch. Oh yeah, 300 metres. Screw down crown guards, marked crown, and screw down case back as well. So all in all, it's a cracker. Hope you like it. If you do, if you could leave some comments in the video, please, that'd be marvellous. Tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong, and tell me what other things you'd like to see from my collection. I'll post up a picture of the collection on a whole, and if there's anything that stands out, just let me know and I'll give you a review of it. Thanks very much.